Okay, let's go ahead and start this. Okay, new. I'm an illustrator and I'm just going to go ahead with the width 8.5, height 11th. If you want to, you could switch that and have the width 11 and then just tab and make the height 8.5. It's up to you. So my landscape will look like this instead of the way that we had it before, where it's not so horizontal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my tool here, and this is my pen tool. Okay, and the thing that is really important with the pen tool is to always go back to the beginning so you have a fully contained picture, or excuse me, a shape. So because I'm going to make a landscape, I'm going to make a few hills here. And then I'm going to come back to the anchor, which is the beginning, and click onto it. Okay, so that means that I'm going to, I'll go back here to select. I always have to go back to select just like I did with InDesign. So that means that I can always go back, now I can, since it's selected, I can go in here and, create a color for it if I wanted to. Okay, but you all are going to have to instead make it a gradient. So to bring the gradient out, just select it, and then all I have to do is just change this right here, so because I want the darkest part to be the bottom. So I'm going to make this -90. Okay, and just push return. And then I can make more of these boxes if I want to, because these boxes are going to, I'm going to change these boxes, see if I can change this to make it, see different things happen. Or you didn't really see that, but what would happen if I made it white? See? See, you can see that? Da 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 da. Okay, but you want color. So the way to get color on that is just to come in here, double click it, and you need it not to be black and white, so this right here will help you to put it in the different things that you want it. So we're going to put it into the what is called the red, green, blue. Okay, and you can go ahead, since this is going to be mountains, make your colors. And you might have to do it on each one of those. When you come over here, you might have to come over here and change them all to RGB and start making your thing happen. Okay, I'm going to do my last one here, just make a color on that one, and go ahead and do the same thing. Okay, alright, so now I'm going to come back over here. I want these to be softer, so I go to my pen tool again, and if I hold down my pen tool, I get this little convert anchor. That's the one that can make all the little anchor points move. Okay, if I wanted more anchor points for some reason, hold this down. This is right here, it says add anchor. So I could actually, on that line, that path, I could put another anchor point there. That'd be fine. But if I want to move them, I have to move them with this convert anchor tool. So anyway, I'm going to kind of be freaky here. And okay, so you kind of get the idea here. Okay, go back into my select tool, okay, and select this. And now it wanted you to just copy and paste, so you can learn how to do that. So I'm just going to copy by using Command C. So Command C, and then to paste is Command V, as in Victor, Command V. So I'm going to do that, Command V. Alright, and if I want to flip it, there's several ways to do it, but you could just flip it by pulling it all the way and bringing it back over here as you want, and just stretch it as you want. If you want to make it smaller than the other landscape, you can, or you can make it bigger, whatever you want to do. You can also add cool properties to it if you wanted to, like if you go into effects. Okay, so effects should be up, but I don't see it up. Let me see if the window, if effects is up. I don't know where it is. So it's in transparency. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so under transparency, I can do some of those cool things that I did with InDesign. Like I could do multiply, or I could do overlay, or just do different things to change it. Okay, so you can see that it kind of creates a transparency with the mountains behind it. So that's up to you entirely. Okay, so maybe you want to put a background on it. So just go ahead and use your pen tool again. Hold this down and get the pen tool. And I want to get that out of the way, by the way. Okay, so I go here to the pen tool and do the same thing. Just remember I have to go all the way back to the top to anchor it. Okay, now I'm not going to use those colors, right? So I'm going to come back to my gradient tool on this one, and I'm going to choose maybe this color instead. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and try a little bit more of that blue, a bit lighter. Okay, I'm going to keep it like that because why not? So again, I'm going to get out of that here, and then go back to my selection. Always go back to selection. I'm going to hold this down with my control button. So control, hold down, so that I can get this menu up and then arrange, and I'll just send it to the back. Okay, so there you have, so easy. Okay, so the next thing is the sun. Okay, hold this down and get your ellipse tool. Now, if I just hold the shift key down, I'm going to get a perfect circle, okay? And if I hold right in the center, it even tells you, see the little green thing that says center there. If I hold the shift and option key, it gets that little design there. That will make it so that you can put another circle right inside of it. Okay, and then you could put another one too if you wanted to, but I don't know why you would. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select this second one. Okay, and I'm going to just try something. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to go over here. Well, I know this will work, but I don't know if the second one, the second circle, will make this work better. So I'm going to go in to distort and transform and zigzag it. And, I can add more segments, maybe 13. I can change the size of it. And there we go. Okay. And now you notice that they all have lines around them because they have a stroke. Well, if I go over here and push this, I get my stroke up. Whoops, I don't want that to come up all the way. But my stroke comes up here. All I have to do is just click none on that. And then I can do that same thing with the middle one. And do that. And then on the last one too, take it off. I want to take it off all of them. Okay, so now I don't know which one I'm going to try, but this one or maybe the center one. But it's really hard to pick like just the center one because I'm going to end up picking, end up picking all three of them. There's a really easy way to do this. Just go to your Windows to Layers, okay, and this, if you are used to Photoshop, it's not the same at all, okay, because it does paths. So right now you see that these are all selected and the blue shows that they're selected too. So if I show just the blue one, it's the one that's selected, as you can see. And that sometimes is an easier way to get those because it's hard to sometimes select just what you want. Okay, so I'm going to select the outer two maybe. And then I'm going to go ahead and find Pathfinder. And I never remember where it is. It's right there, Pathfinder. And this is just that little kind of cut tool. It either puts things together or it cuts things. I'm going to try cut. Well, I didn't do that one right. But one of these is going to be really cool if I select it. So maybe it's going to be this one instead. And maybe this one. Okay. Let's try that and see what happens. Well, something to play around with, I guess. What would happen if I did them all? Okay, and you may think I'm wasting your time with this, but okay, so nothing really cool there. So all the different selections, I obviously have not picked the best one yet. Okay, so anyway, I'll let you go ahead and, oh, that was kind of cool, actually. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the background and arrange send to back, or send backward. I don't want to send it all the way back, because then it would go behind this thing right here. That's a really weird color too. Of course I have to change the color, so I have to come over here, and again I'd have to work with the colors on this and change them to the colors that I want on this. Okay, looks like I'm not getting the right thing here. Oh, there we go. Oh, and look, you can also do what we call a radial instead of a linear, so it's around. I mean, you could do a lot of stupid things here, so you have fun. That's just a stupid, stupid sun. I don't like it at all. So, I could go back and fix that. But right now, I want to show you the clouds. Okay, so, oh, by the way, I could move this also to the back and keep working on that to make that go to the back. Oh, I see what happened. Oh, I'll just take that off and use this instead. I end up putting this in the back instead. Okay. I'm going to stop this because everything went crazy.